Hello friends, in this practical we will cover the next type of rectifier, that is full wave rectifier. Now for this practical there is no need to use the function generator because we are going to use our supply from your electricity board, that is 230 volt and 50 hertz. Now why we are not going to use the function generator for this practical? Because for this practical we are going to use the center tap type of transformer. Now the input and the remaining part, that is how many diodes we will require for this circuit, that is total number of two diodes, that is diode D1 and diode D2, and across the load resistor we are going to observe the output. Now if you see the first waveform, now this waveform indicates your input which is from your electricity board, that is 230 volt and 50 hertz, that is its specification. That indicates from 0 to pi it is positive half cycle, similarly from 2 pi to 3 pi that is positive half cycle, and from pi to 2 pi and 3 pi to 4 pi there is negative half cycle. And our objective is same, that is to convert our AC signal into DC signal. Now for first positive half cycle, that is from 0 to pi, what will happen? Your A terminal will be positive, your O terminal will be negative, again positive and again negative. Now this indicates that, now what is AO and what is VBO? Now VAO and VBO, these are the secondary voltages of the center tap type of rectifier which have the same polarity but opposite in direction. Means if suppose your VAO is positive, then at the same instant your VBO will be negative. Means your A terminal is positive and B terminal is negative. Now let's check which diode will be in on condition and which diode will be in off condition. Now as positive terminal of your A is connected with the anode of your diode D1 and its cathode is connected with the negative, means your diode D1 will be in forward bias condition. Now when your diode D1 is in forward bias condition, then the current will flow through the diode D1. And at the same instant, if you check the polarity of your diode D2, as your B is negative and anode terminal of your diode D2 is connected with the negative and its cathode is connected with positive, means your diode will be in reverse bias condition. When your diode is in reverse bias condition, then it will work as an open switch, and when your diode will work as an open switch, so no current will flow through the diode D2. Now if you check the input output waveform for first positive half cycle, you will get the output voltage across the load resistor, and it is due to your diode D1 which is in on state and diode D2 which is in off state. Similarly for next negative half cycle, that is from pi to 2 pi. Now from pi to 2 pi, what will happen? This polarity will get changed, means your B will be positive, again your O will be negative, again this will be positive and your A will be negative. Now here your VBO is positive with respect to VAO, means your B terminal is at positive potential while your A terminal is at negative potential. As your B is positive, so your diode D2, means anode of your diode D2 is connected with positive and its cathode is connected with negative. That indicates your diode D2 will be in forward bias condition and it will act as an closed switch. Now when your diode will work as an or it will act as a closed switch, then current will flow through the diode D2 through the load resistor like this. So in next negative half cycle, that is from pi to 2 pi, you will get the output voltage across the load resistor like this, and for this condition your diode D2 is in on state and diode D1 is in off state. Similarly for next positive half cycle, this polarity will get changed, that is VAO will be positive and VBO will be negative. Means here diode D1 is in on state and diode D2 is in off state. Similarly for next negative half cycle, this polarity will again change, that is VBO will be positive and VAO will be negative. So your diode D2 will be in forward bias and diode D1 will be in reverse bias. So for that is from interval, that is from 3 pi to 4 pi, your diode D1 will be in off state and diode D2 will be in on state. Now let's take the waveform on the CRO. Now to check these waveforms on CRO, first of all this is the kit for your experiment. Now this is the center tap type of rectifier. For the center tap type of rectifier, input from your electricity board, which is equals to 230 volt and 50 hertz, and there are total number of three terminals of your three output terminals of your rectifiers. That is, suppose consider this as A, then this as O, and this as B. Now if you check the diodes, now this one is your diode D1 and this one is your diode D2. Now if you check the polarity, anode of your diode D1 is connected to the A terminal. Similarly, the anode of your diode D2 is connected with the B terminal. So for first positive half cycle, your VAO will be positive and VBO will be negative. Similarly, for next negative half cycle, that is from pi to 2 pi, your VBO will be positive and VAO will be negative. And one more load resistor is connected, and across the load resistor we are going to observe the output. So the output probes or your CRO probes positive is connected across the load resistor, that this terminal indicates the positive and this terminal indicates the negative. And same signal we are going to observe on your CRO, that is on channel 1. Now when you connect your channel 1, then you will get idea, that is, we are getting some rectified output in both the cycle, that is for positive half cycle as well as for negative half cycle. Now if you check, this is the waveform for your positive half cycle. Similarly, this is the waveform for your negative half cycle, means for interval, that is from 0 to pi, again from pi to 2 pi. Now if you observe, this waveform is continuously moving, because if you compare the result of your full wave rectifier with center tap type of transformer and half wave rectifier, for half wave rectifier our input is in kilohertz, that is 1.5 kilohertz. That's why it is possible to make stationary waveform. But for this practical, we are going to use the input from your electricity board. That's why and we know the specification from your electricity board, that is 230 volt and 50 hertz. So the frequency is very minimum, which is equals to 50 hertz. So it is not possible to stationary that particular waveform. That's why it is continuously moving. Now if you change the times per division knob, then you will get the idea. Now this is how to get the result of your full wave rectifier with center tap type of transformer by using two diodes, that is diode D1 and diode D2, and one center tap type of transformer. Now if you observe the output, now this is the output from your experiment and this is the our output of our theoretical output of our full wave rectifier with center tap type of transformer. Now if you observe the output waveform and this waveform, these are identical. Thank you.